Hey everyone, thank you for coming. I hope all of you are doing well today. If you're having difficulties hearing me, please let me know. Can everyone hear me okay before I begin? Okay, so I got everything moved around. To all of my subscribers, thank you for coming today. And if you missed this live stream, well, there on the left hand side of the screen, you'll be able to see the chat. So if you guys have any questions, please save it till after the demo because I can't see the screen. Please respect each other if you're new because I have some wrenches in the room and they will ban you. Please just ban people. If they're mean, ban them. No timeout. So we're going to do my demo on how to make brown gravy. It's quite simple. So I'm going to begin. I'm going to add some olive oil to my pot here, and I have it heated on high. It's going to add like a tablespoon or so of olive oil. And here I have a small onion, or a quarter of a large onion that I just kind of diced. And I'm going to add it to the olive oil. And I'm going to turn the heat down to medium. And I just want to brown the onions. So that's why I have them on high. And I'm just moving the onions around because they're so small, they're going to cook really quickly. Okay, so the onion doesn't take long to brown. And here I have some salted butter. I'm using good quality salted butter. I'm using Tovia. I'm going to add the salted butter. I'm going to turn the heat down to medium. Stir everything until it melts. See if you guys get a better view. Uh-oh. Just trying to give you guys a better view there. So the butter is melted here, and I have some flour. I'm going to sprinkle it in just a little at a time. Don't dump all the flour in. And I'm just going to stir it with the spoon until it becomes smooth. Just scrape around the bottom of your pot, the inside. Just scrape around really good. And just sprinkle a little flour in at a time. And this is perfect for people who have problems with making perfect gravy. So I'm just going to keep repeating this process. Just sprinkling a little flour at a time. And this is what you call making a roux. Okay. So my mise en place that I have here so far are flour, unsalted butter, onions, chicken broth, and olive oil. And I'm going to be using some salt and pepper. So this is the beginning stages of creating a roux. We have several different stages, from blonde roux to dark roux. So the point of making gravy and browning a roux is it's critical to brown the roux as much as you need it, because this is what gives the gravy the color and the flavor. So I'm going to just keep stirring here, and I'm going to cook this roux until it's dark. I'm going to add a little bit more flour. When you make your roux, it's always equal parts fat to equal parts flour. So I had here about 5 tablespoons of butter and about 5.5 tablespoons of flour because we used the olive oil. And I just added a little bit extra. So you see it's beginning to change colors. And it went from being blonde, and this is now light brown. So I'm scraping the inside bottom of my pot here. I'm just showing you all. This is really important to scrape to make sure none of the flour is sticking to the bottom. And you're going to keep stirring because this is going to change color really quick. So you see the color changing here. I hope you guys are able to see that. It went from being pretty light to pretty dark. My lighting here may make it look a little bit lighter, but it's a lot darker than what I see here on the screen. Hi everyone that just joined the room. I can't see the screen, but thank you all for coming. So some of you guys might have questions like, can you use all-purpose flour or regular flour, or what type of flour do you have to use to make gravy? You can use all-purpose flour, you can use bread flour, and you can use self-rising flour. Don't use something like cake flour or pastry flour, something with very low protein, because it's not going to work right. So my roux here is almost as dark as I want it. It's a lot of stirring involved. So this is becoming sort of a chestnut brown color. Now this is the point where it gets very critical, because you can actually take it beyond the point where it's going to actually be burnt. So I'm just going to stir. I want to get it a little bit browner. We're almost there. And I'm working here on medium heat. So it's almost as brown as I want it. I'm going to put this on high heat. And I'm just going to stir this until I see it start to bubble a lot. And it is. So now what we're going to do is add the chicken stock. You can use chicken stock, vegetable stock if you're making a vegetarian gravy. You can certainly use bouillon cubes. You can use pan drippings of that nature. If you use pan drippings, you would use a combination of pan drippings and water. So I'm going to pour in my hot chicken broth. And the reason why it's hot is you don't want to put cold water in here and it's going to lump up and your gravy is not going to be smooth. So I'm just whisking here. I'm going to put my whisk aside for a moment and scrape around the bottom of the pot to make sure there's no stuck on flour. And you see all this stuck on flour that I'm scraping off? This is what makes your gravy very lumpy, because sometimes you have a tendency to not scrape the pots well. So I'm going to add just enough of my chicken stock here to get as thick as I want it. And I think this is pretty good right here. So what I'm going to do is turn down the heat to medium low. I don't want to get all this popping all over me. And I'm going to taste it for salt and pepper. You can see it has nice body. It's starting to really develop. So I think it's good on salt, but I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to give this a whisk. And I am going to cover this. And I'm just going to let this cook for just like 1 or 2 minutes. This is on low. I'm going to turn it up to medium low. Okay, so I'm going to come here and answer some questions. If you guys have any questions, I'm here at the screen. Oh my God, it's hot. Let's see. Oh wow. Hi Ruby Slippers. Hi Mardina. Hi Wow Chow. Hi Sandra's Homespun Life. Hey TT. Hey Melissa Hayes. Lovely Kid Japan. Hey Tina. Dune. Hey Auntie. Hey Eve M. Ravina. Hello. Thank you for coming. Vidalia. Is that how you pronounce her name? Thank you for coming. Flower Power. Oh, you're welcome. Vidalia. I think that's how you pronounce your name, Vidalia. Hi, Bella Luna. Thank you for coming. Hey, Bob Homestead. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Laverne Blair. Thank you for coming. Okay, so we got about 30 more seconds here. I can't wait. It smells amazing. And wait till I show you guys what I've been working on today. You guys think you're hungry now, wait till you see this. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Pull the lid off. And it has thickened quite a bit and it has reduced. It doesn't take very long, so I'm going to turn the heat off. Give this a nice whisk again, just to make sure there's no lumps. And see, it's smooth. I'm going to pour this in the bowl, so you can see that it's pretty smooth. And so what I'm going to do is just change setup here for just a second, so you guys get to look at some delicious butterscotch ice cream that I made. Cherry butterscotch ice cream. That recipe is coming very soon, right along with another set of recipes that I've been filming. So I'll be right back, and we're going to change setup so you can see the gravy and everything. Okay, guys, thank you so much for waiting. I had to change my setup. I wanted to spring a nice surprise in on y'all to let y'all see what's coming in a couple of my videos that are coming in a couple of weeks. I've been working very hard on filming videos for a set of videos that are going to be for 7 days. So for 7 days, you guys are going to get a brand new video every single day coming soon. So 1 week of videos, 7 recipes. We also have some collaborations coming with Sandra's Homespun Life and Simply Sara and Hands That Cook. We're doing a Thanksgiving collaboration. We are going to post our videos hopefully by the first week of November. So you all please look forward to that. We are bringing you so many wonderful recipes with Southern love. So I am going to pull off the screen to unveil what I've been working on, what I've worked so hard on. A beautiful Southern Asian fusion meal here. And if you are just joining the room, thank you so much for coming. I'm not able to see the screen right now, but here is our meal. Let me give you guys a zoom back. Please be patient with me. I am doing this all by myself. Cameraman, sound man, cleanup crew. There we are. So we have here my skillet cornbread that is coming very soon. I am so excited to bring that to you guys. Also, I have here pinto beans that are going to be coming very soon. Part of the 7-day series. Southern pinto beans. And I can't leave out the main event of the dish. And I have here my Asian fusion barbecue chicken. And this is a Asian barbecue sauce that I created. And it has pureed Asian vegetables that you would usually find in an Asian menu, which are peppers, onions, garlic, and celery. And then I made a beautiful Asian barbecue sauce with tomatoes and 5 spice powder and a couple of other ingredients in here. So you have this beautiful Asian barbecue chicken with cast iron cornbread, Southern pinto beans, and let's not forget our homemade gravy. And I just want you guys to see that it is very smooth. And I'm going to drizzle that over the rice. And I know you guys are probably dying for me to taste it for you all, since you all can't have it right now because you're not here. But I'll bring it up to the screen closer so we can have smell-o-vision. Please give me a thumbs up. Please. I really appreciate the support. And here's the beautiful plate. I hope you guys can see that. Beautiful Asian fusion Southern meal. So the recipes, demonstrations is coming for this next month. Please be on the lookout. We have so much coming. I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to dig in so you guys, so I can show you guys what it tastes like and what I think. Try not to create more dishes. Use the same dishes. Let's see who's here in the room before I do the taste test. Hey, Hands That Cook, thank you so much for coming. No, you heard it right. 7 days. I have videos coming for 7 days. But here is this beautiful meal. So, as you know, beans and cornbread had a fight. So I don't know what's going to survive, the beans or the cornbread. Who's going to survive the longest? But I'm going to taste the gravy that we made. It's beautiful brown. Oh my God, it smells so good. Shout out to all my subscribers. Also, shout out to Chantel, Foodie Beauty. She was sick. She was in the hospital. She's an amazing person. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm sending you good energy up there to Ontario, Canada. So, of course, I know how we like comfort food. So, this is for you. Shout out to you, Foodie Beauty. She would usually say beauty bite. Mic drop. Fork drop. That's damn good. Man, oh man. Now I'm going to taste the chicken. Oh, the police are going by. I'm glad I didn't stop over here to get some food. Here is this beautiful, moist chicken breast. And if you look at the chicken, I'm trying to give you a good view. You see how thick that sauce is? That's from the pureed roasted peppers. And there's a tutorial on that as well. And this is the puree, the barbecue sauce that I made, and we cooked it on to reduce it. So here goes. Wow, it's really amazing. Very tender. You can taste everything from the roasted peppers to the 5-spice powder. And I'm going to taste the pinto beans. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Really good. And I made that with fat back. Usually I would use turkey necks, but because it's a southern pinto beans, it's usually fat back, ham, what is it? Ham hocks and hog jaws. That's what's usually used. And cornbread. Shout out to all my southern folks out there. A big shout out to Bobby Sprinkle. You're amazing. Keep your head up, brother. And here's the cornbread. Southern love. Beautiful. I rub this whole thing down with butter. Okay, let me stop yapping. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Oh my God. It's so good. I just want to say thank you all so much for coming to this demo. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of your support because I'm getting closer to my dream, and maybe one day I'll be able to open my bakery. Maybe the blessing will fall from the sky. Bob, that's how we do it in the South, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I gotta look proper on camera, but those beans and those rice are gonna get mixed together, believe me. Hey, Louisiana Therapy Gardener, thank you for coming. Okay, guys, so I gotta go because I gotta take more photographs because I've been doing a lot of filming, and I just need to go ahead and get stuff done so I can relax. But I appreciate you all coming. Also, October the 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be doing a interview on Two Family Homestead. Hold on, I'm gonna get on the camera so you guys can see me. I'm burning up. I'm really hot. Okay. So let me get here. Let me switch over. Here we go. Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate it so very much. I see a few people. Hi, S. Hupanu. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head off here. I appreciate y'all coming to spend a little bit of time with me. Thank you all so much for your support. You know somebody that wants to know how to make gravy? Hey, share this video. That way, you know, if I could do it, they can definitely do it. And I showed you how to do it step by step, foolproof, lump-free, full of flavor. And usually, anything's easy. Just don't make it more complicated than it should be. Okay? I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate all of you who purchase things from my Amazon wish list. Because, man, only I can tell y'all, it's wonderful. So, let's send good energy to everybody, okay? Let's send out love, good positive vibes around the world, and let's just do something positive for everyone. One thing a day, and it makes a difference in someone's life. Thank y'all for coming.